The live events of The Voice Season 27 are currently in full swing, and the stage is ablaze with talent, an abundance of emotion, and a high level of importance. Among the top 12, Jadyn Cree, an indie folk prodigy from Team Michael Bublé, who is only 17 years old, gave a performance that not only halted the show but also won the hearts of the audience. A bubblegum pop smash was transformed into a somber, introspective anthem by her daring rethinking of the famous song "I Think We're Alone Now" by Tommy James and the Shondells, which was released in 1967. Her new rendition was a masterclass in artistic skill. As a fan who was sitting on the edge of my seat, I was mesmerized by Jadyn's vision, her vulnerability, and the electric environment that was present during the live event. For the following reasons, her performance has been the topic of Season 27. The quiet storm that is Jadyn Cree, a member of Team Bublé. Jadyn Cree was a standout from the beginning of her talent show tryout. The soft-spoken singer from Oregon provided a level of maturity and uniqueness that belied her age, despite the year she was just 17 years old. During her audition, she performed an original song called "Flicker," which displayed her ethereal voice and beautiful poetry. As a result, Michael Bublé and John Legend took turns participating in the audition. Her coach of choice, Bublé, referred to her as a rare gem and remarked that she possessed a voice that feels like it's from another era. Through all of the fights and knockouts, Jadyn never failed to shine. She combined indie folk sensibilities with a raw emotional edge, which made each performance feel like an entry in a diary. When it came to the live performances, Jadyn was considered a dark horse in a top 12 that was filled with powerhouses such as the gospel soul fire of Bryson Battle and the Latin pop flair of Iris Herrera. However, her quiet intensity and her ability to make every song her own caused admirers to buzz on the platform. Team Jadyn posts predicted that she will have a breakthrough moment in the near future. Her eyebrows were raised when it was announced that she would be performing "I Think We're Alone Now," a song that is most well known for its peppy and danceable feel, in covers performed by Tiffany and other artists. With such a pop classic, how would Jadyn, who is known for her contemplative storytelling, approach it? Undoubtedly, the response was nothing short of a miracle. Rethinking, a timeless classic. At the moment when the lights were turned down and Jadyn took the stage, the atmosphere in the studio of The Voice was filled with a sense of eager expectancy. She appeared to be a folk poet who was prepared to cast a spell, as she was dressed in a dress that was reminiscent of the past and flowed freely. She was also carrying her guitar across her chest. By removing the perky electronics and driving tempo from the original song and replacing them with delicate acoustic strums and a melancholy piano melody, the arrangement, which was brought about with Bublé's assistance, pared the song down to its essential elements. A gentle illumination cast a warm glow over Jadyn, which heightened the sense of closeness that was present in the moment. Jadyn's version was a revelation right from the beginning of the piano piece. She sang in a whispery alto that carried a weight of need. "Children behave. That's what they say when we're together." And her voice conveyed the weight of the yearning. Each phrase was spoken with meticulous attention, and the tempo was slowed down, which resulted in the song's humorous tone being transformed into something that was very intimate. The refrain, "I think we're alone now, there doesn't seem to be anyone around," had the impression of being less of a rebellion for adolescence and more of a contemplation on the relationship between loneliness and connection. The listener was drawn into Jadyn's universe by her language, which was full of subtle pauses and dynamic transitions within her sentences. The moment that put an end to everything was when the bridge broke. Jadyn's voice rose to a crystalline high note, which sent chills through the crowd, as the accompaniment grew more and more resonant with gentle strings and a slight pulse of percussion. Her eyes, which were fixed on the audience, expressed a mixture of vulnerability and strength, as if she were revealing a secret that she had just recently learned she was capable of. The song had evolved into an anthem of self-discovery by the time it reached the final chorus, which was a long cry from its pop roots, but remained loyal to the song's emotional heart. A rousing round of applause was directed toward the coaches. The studio exploded in protest as soon as Jadyn's last note went away. The audience jumped to their feet, and all four coaches, Adam Levine, Kelsey Ballerini, John Legend, and Michael Bublé, joined in the standing ovation that was being given. One of the first people to speak was Bublé, who was grinning like a pleased parent. He remarked, "Jadyn, you were able to take a song that everyone is familiar with and make it your own in a way that I have never heard before. You are not only a vocalist, but you are also an artist, and you are going to achieve great things." The performance was described as a masterclass in reinvention by Legend, who had struggled to teach Jadyn in the blinds, adding, "You were the one who introduced me to that song for the very first time." "You sing from such a real place," Ballerini said, expressing her admiration for Jadyn's genuineness, as she was clearly moved. "As if each and every one of us has been invited inside your heart." Despite his reputation for making humorous comments, even Levine was serious. He joked, "I'm mad I didn't get you on my team, but seriously, that was one of the best performances I've seen on this show." He was referring to my failure to recruit you. The praise that the coaches gave was not merely hype. Rather, it echoed the excitement that was spreading over social media. Fans shared videos of Jadyn's performance with descriptions like, "As Jadyn Cree just redefined iconic The Voice," and "I'm not crying, you're crying Team Jadyn." Jadyn's performance was shown on the website. She was able to take a song that was already well known and make it sound like it was brand new, which resulted in voters rallying behind her. By the end of the night, "Jadyn for the Win" was trending on social media. Experiences that are both electrifying and unforgettable for the audience. As I saw Jadyn perform from the comfort of my own home, I experienced the same rush that the live audience did. Live performances of The Voice are a spectacle, with bright lights, loud crowds, and the excitement of knowing that the outcome will be determined by the votes of the audience. However, Jadyn's performance was a moment of calm in the midst of the chaos, serving as a reminder of the power that music has to bring people together. All of the subtleties were captured by the camera, including the way her fingers moved across the strings of the guitar, the flash of passion that appeared in her eyes, and the collective gasp that was heard from the audience when she played the bridge note. Over the course of this season, being a fan has been an exciting adventure, as the top 12 has consistently surprised us with new information. The competition has been more intense than it has ever been before as a result of the Super Save twist, which brought back performers such as Kaya Hamilton and Connor James. Nevertheless, Jadyn's performance struck out as a defining moment, not only for Team Bublé, but for the entire season as well. The kind of performance that stays with you, playing over and over in your head, long after the last credits have rolled on the screen. What makes Jadyn's performance so important? Not only was Jadyn Cree's performance of "I Think We're Alone Now" a highlight of Season 27, but it was also a message. Taking risks that pay off in spades, she is demonstrating that age is not a barrier to artistic expression at the age of 17. The fact that she was able to rework a pop classic as a folk soul ballad demonstrated both her vision and her adaptability, both of which have the potential to bring her to the final round. She has been visibly emboldened to shine as a result of Bublé's guidance, which places a focus on emotional sincerity. Yet, Jadyn is the one who is responsible for the magic. This performance further demonstrates why Season 27 is such a remarkable collection. With a top 12 that is packed with a wide range of talented individuals, from the country grit of Colby Cordell to the Latin pop swagger of Renzo, the live events are a battleground for different genres and narratives. The performance by Jadyn served as a timely reminder that The Voice is not solely about vocal prowess. Rather, it is about the message that an artist can convey via their choices. Her performance has put her in a position to be a frontrunner as the votes from fans continue to stream in, but the competition is definitely not done yet. I consider Jadyn's performance of I Think We're Alone Now to be a gift. It was a quick, beautiful moment that managed to capture the essence of The Voice season. During the performance, you were left with the impression that music possesses the ability to alter, to astonish, and to bring people together. At the same time that Season 27 is rapidly approaching its conclusion, Jadyn Cree has made her claim, and I, along with millions of other fans, can't wait to see what she does next.